They sent an entire enemy unit to take one position, but they didn't know one thing. That position was held by a single 18-year-old soldier. By the time they realized it, it was already too late. This is the true story of courage that turned one man into a legend. June 1944. World War II was at its peak. The beaches of Normandy were drowning in chaos, gunfire tearing through the air, and soldiers falling before they could even take a step forward. Among them was a young American paratrooper. His name was Jack Lucas, just 18 years old, too young to even legally enlist. But he lied about his age because he wanted to fight. Jack wasn't supposed to be there. He had already seen combat in the Pacific, but now he found himself in one of the most brutal invasions in history. The mission was simple: push forward, take ground, survive. But nothing about war is ever simple. The enemy was waiting, hidden, prepared, watching every move. And as Jack and his unit advanced, everything went wrong. If you're enjoying this real story so far, subscribe to Crimson Shadows and turn on the bell for more dark, true stories from war history. Gunfire erupted from all directions. Men dropped instantly. Explosions ripped through the sand. There was nowhere to hide, no time to think, just chaos. Jack and 3 other Marines found themselves pinned down. No backup, no escape, just 4 young men against a storm of bullets. Then it happened. An enemy grenade landed right in front of them. There was no time to run, no time to react, just seconds before it exploded. In that moment, Jack made a decision, not as a soldier, but as a human being. He threw himself onto the grenade, covering it with his own body. He knew exactly what it meant. He wasn't trying to survive, he was trying to save the others. The explosion went off. Silence followed. Dust filled the air, and when it cleared, the other Marines were still alive. Jack Lucas wasn't supposed to be. But against all odds, he survived. His body was torn apart, over 200 pieces of shrapnel embedded inside him. Doctors didn't believe he would make it, but he did. Again and again, he defied death. For his actions, Jack Lucas became the youngest Marine in history to receive the Medal of Honor. He wasn't a general, he wasn't a trained veteran. He was just a teenager who made a choice that saved lives, a choice that turned fear into courage. War creates heroes in the darkest ways, not because they seek glory, but because in a single moment they choose others over themselves. And sometimes that's all it takes to change history. This was Crimson Shadows. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and join me for more real war stories told from the darkest corners of history.